First of all, I would like to thank CEER and personally Ms. Gryobel for providing me with an opportunity to give a speech on such an important platform. I am honored to open the panel discussion devoted to emergency measures, how to cope with high energy prices. We all know the root of this problem. It is the unprecedented war that Russia wages not only against Ukraine, but against entire Europe. They are threatening us to destroy our power system and stop energy sources supplies to European countries. At the outset of its military aggression in Ukraine, Russia exported more than 155 billion cubic meters of gas per year to Europe. Almost all countries on our continent, to a greater or lesser extent, were dependent on such supplies. And today Moscow uses natural gas prices as a geopolitical weapon to evidently blackmail European community for supporting Ukraine in our efforts to fend off Russian occupiers. We have long ago acknowledged the true price for their energy sources. As a result, we stopped direct imports of Russian gas yet in 2015, and, after the full-scale invasion, put an end to parallel operation of Ukrainian and Russian power systems for good. We understand Europe's concerns about energy crisis, but truth be told, I am at a loss for words to talk about energy sources prices while my country is paying a price so high. Millions of our citizens remain in the darkness and the cold, without water, heat and electricity. Energy engineers work 24/7 to restore normal operation of the power systems. Unfortunately, 54 persons already perished on service. This is the price of energy security, which is discussed at many platforms. However, and I want to emphasize this, in spite of war and energy crisis, the regulatory framework on Ukrainian markets is fully compliant with the European rules. And we, as the regulator, take pride in that. Indeed, we had to resort to price caps and PSO mechanisms. But these are temporary measures practiced in Europe as well. Still, we managed to retain European market model. I would like to express my personal gratitude to the countries that already help Ukraine and sincerely ask you to uphold this support. Only starting from the 10th of October, Russia launched more than 400 missiles and 300 combat drones on Ukrainian energy infrastructure. Half of our power system is destroyed, and we still need to put a lot of effort to repair it. Because when destroying the Ukrainian energy sector, Russia endangers energy security in Europe as well. Ukraine has the potential to replace Russian energy sources. We have the largest nuclear power plant in Europe and third largest in the world. We have enormous potential in the sphere of renewables, and we are already working to facilitate hydrogen production in Ukraine. We will be capable of exporting hundreds of megawatts of clean electricity and millions of kilograms of green hydrogen to the EU. Synchronization with the European power system gives us the opportunity to help you mitigate price spikes. But we call for support to our energy sector now. Ukraine, having always been Europe's reliable partner, can help you once again. We were ready to export our low-carbon energy to our neighbors even earlier, which is exactly what took place between July and the 10th of October, when the large-scale missile strikes began. We supplied electricity to Moldova, which was completely dependent on shipments of Russian energy sources and is currently suffering because of these attacks. We also supplied electricity to Europe. Time told us that this war is the problem of the entire Europe, and the entire Europe should close ranks to resolve it, to consolidate, to concert our efforts to weaken the Russian aggressor. By defending our sovereignty, you safeguard our shared values. Thank you for your attention.